The issue of land tenure preventing persons involved in agriculture to access incentives from the Department of Agriculture has been addressed. Registration and Incentive Officer in the Department of Agriculture, Tobago House of Assembly, Giselle Davis, explains.
Prior, we focused on that land ownership, where you must have been the registered owner of the property. It was eased a number of years ago, where we now look at land tenure. Land tenure meaning that for me, for example, I might be an owner of a parcel of land, and you might be interested, or you might be a relative to me in farming. So what we can do is do an agreement, a lease agreement, or I can give you an affidavit. However, whatever land tenure document the person intends on using must be a legal binding document. And also, I must show that I have the rights to give you permission to occupy the parcel of land. Even though I am not the registered owner, I might be the person in charge of and paying taxes on behalf of same.
These agricultural incentives are aimed at encouraging persons to get involved in agriculture, to boost productivity, to encourage good agricultural practices, and to attract new persons to the sector.
Equipment and machinery, water for agriculture, we have land preparation, there are incentives for agro-processors to bring your holding up to HACCP readiness. We have for marketing as well. So each incentive, and I must mention that there are also incentives for vehicles as well.
This program is national, and all qualified persons are encouraged to take advantage of the investment. Farmers must be registered with the Department of Agriculture and includes beekeepers, agro-processors, farmers, cooperatives, and organizations.
So each incentive, coming back to that, carries its own rebate percentage. So the incentive is not a before, it's after. It's a rebate system. So the person purchases, farmers, fisher folk, beekeepers, agro-processors, and we now give back up to 50% of what they would have spent. So for example, under the equipment and machinery incentive, that will cover items like your brush cutters, your water pumps, items like those. The rebate on that is 50%, but all we would pay is $50,000.
For more information and to sign up for these incentives, visit the department at the Milshave Administrative Complex, Shervan Road, or call 639-1966, extension 3585 or 3586. The Department of Agriculture is part of the Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment, and Sustainable Development.